Alessandro Volta is an Italian scientist known for his research on sources of energy. He is best remembered for inventing the battery.
Born in Italy in 1874, Guillermo Marconi came to New Jersey in 1899. Over the next 15 years,
and only by some amount of calculation, the Italian navigator is just landed in the New World.
Italian Innovation Day. Why Italy matters to the world.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Just watching the video, I was thinking that it's a great video. The only issue, there is an issue here. What do you think that issue is? The audio. That's one of the issues, but we can solve that. There's one other issue that is a little bit more difficult to solve, and is to see that all this Italian history of innovation is at least 100 years old, if not more. So that's essentially the reason why we're here. So welcome, everybody. I'm Marco Marinucci. I'm the founder and executive director of the Mind the Bridge Foundation. And I'm going to introduce a little bit in 2 words what this event is all about. For the Italians, I think it's pretty, you guys know that those are the days of the 150th anniversary of our country. But we also know that we have a perception that Italy is probably facing one of the toughest period of its history, probably of several generations, to say the least. And one of the, what we think that Italy should spend its energy on is to work on nurturing its best talent, its best creativity, the core of innovation that is part of the Italian DNA. And we think that that's actually one option potentially to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So the Italian Innovation Day as an initiative started essentially with this idea. On one side, being able to nurture innovation in Italy. On the other side, being able to package the best of Italian excellence outside Italy, so in the rest of the world, to the eyes of the rest of the world. And this has been a natural evolution of what we've been doing in the last 3 years, a showcase of Italian innovation, mostly focused, though, on startups, so very young companies. But we do think that really to make an impact, a real impact to our country, we need to widen the set of companies that we can present as innovators. So that's what we're doing here today. We're going to see a set of startups that are coming from 2 separate initiatives, but we're also going to see a number of small and medium companies that will be exhibiting outside there. And as people know, small and medium companies are actually the backbone of the Italian economy. So that's why we thought it was important also to show them as part of the best of the Italian innovation. So it's clearly a very ambitious project. And for this ambitious project, the only way to do it was to join forces. So one of the things that we did in the last few months is to put together different initiatives and different entities. Mind the Bridge Foundation is one. The Intesa San Palo is the organizer of the startup initiative, is another one. Booz & Co., one of the main supporter probably of the Fulbright Best activity that you guys know. And Baia, the local Italian-American community that you all know. So even aligning the effort of this organization, they are kind of different in nature and DNA, but still driven by the same feelings. I think that's a positive sign that we are on the right direction. Paraphrasing one of our friends, Roberto Bonzio, that most of you I think know, the one thing that we need to fight in Italy is what he calls the Palo di Siena syndrome. And the theory goes like this. For the Palo di Siena syndrome is a very unfortunate disease that is born in Italy and is very Italian to some extent. And the idea is that I win as long as you lose, right? And this is very vicious. And so there's this sense that the the success of others, in fact, are impacting my potential of success as a single entity rather than helping the ecosystem grow. So that's basically the one thing that we're trying to fight and to show here that is possible, that there is hope. There is hope, but there is also business opportunities. So there are business opportunities, there are investment opportunities, partnership opportunities. And the idea is just talk to all the companies that we brought over and get a sense of what the opportunities are, because we are betting here that there are opportunities with the companies that we invited. So overall, what we want to do is in fact consolidate a strong bridge between Italy and the Silicon Valley in this case. And in fact is doing activities that countries like Israel and India has shown very effective. So in fact, over the last decades, countries like this have built very significant impact to their country GDP just by virtue of developing an effective bridge between their own country and the Silicon Valley. So I was saying that there is hope, and one of the signs that there is hope in Italy, I would think there is hope, is that in the last 2 to 3 years, we've seen a number of initiatives that have been blossoming, promoting innovation at all different levels. So the idea is that now, building a startup is becoming, mainstream, or at least is becoming as cool as, wearing a cool pair of shoes in Italy. So there's kind of a coolness now to building startups that is relatively new. So we do expect that from these activities, we're going to see more and more of potential innovators that hopefully in 5 years we'll be able to show in videos like the one that we showed before. Just 2 words, but last but not least, this event was made possible thanks to the generous support of our sponsor that made this activity possible. So let me just recognize them. The Kaufman Foundation, Topics, all around here, N31, Noventi, Venture Capital, Stanford Center for Professional Development. Let's give them a round of applause because so thank you, sponsor, for helping this activity. Now I'll leave you to the other speakers. I hope that you're going to enjoy the party, and let's have an epic